Sometimes a story of humble beginnings and real-life heroism touches the heart more than the greatest performance. Such was the case with a young lady named Chanel Viviji.
Where did your love for the arts come from?
It started in high school. I was a bit of an outsider in school, actually. I was a bit of the gothic child, you know. And then when I got out of high school, I got sick. I got leukemia in 2005. I was very lucky to have a bone marrow transplant. And my little brother, who was 9 at the time, I was 17, he was a perfect match. So I was very, very lucky. Surviving a disease like leukemia, and I mean, I had it for 6 months without knowing. I think that I've got a lot to give, and I'm also not scared to take risks because I'm really not afraid of anything anymore.
And tell me about your band.
We're a 5-piece band with a female vocalist, and it's post-hardcore, so it's different. It's like a mixture of Flyleaf, My Chemical Romance, Evanescence. So it's all of those concepts together.
With all the success of your band, why do you want to audition?
Top billing is like the biggest dream of my life. I've always wanted to be on top billing. Always, since I was a little girl. My dad and I used to watch top billing all the time. I lost my dad at the beginning of this year, actually, on the 24th of January. I believe that my dad is still with me, and I believe that he can see this right now. So I know that he's watching me, making my dream come true. So.
Do you think your dad's going to be there with you through your audition?
Yes, definitely. And I mean, we've been through so much as a family, and I mean, this is so big, and I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to just be here, that you are interested in my story, you know? Thank you. Thank you.
Chanel's courage and optimism is remarkable, and a reminder that beyond talent, there is such a thing as true strength of character.
I'm sorry.
This is the kind of stuff that dreams are made of, huh? Okay? Mm-hmm. For your dad.
And yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ooh, nice outfit.
Thank you.
Loving the shoe.
I got this from a vintage second-hand shop. So, because I don't like to dress like everyone else.
No, I like it. I like it. You've got some nice kind of interesting pieces together. I like it. Fantastic. Chanel, you have had more lifetimes in one life than most. I mean, I was reading your CV. What do you think makes you such a strong person? Because you have been through so much.
I think it is definitely because of all the things that I've been through. I think because it started at such a young age. I was 17 when I was diagnosed with AML. So my whole world changed.
You've got a beautiful energy about you, huh?
Thank you.
What is it about top billing that inspires you?
When I was little, well, I grew up watching top billing. Not grew up, I'm not saying you're old.
Okay. Careful now.
Okay, no. But like, I think I grew up like inside, like wanting, like all the things that I wanted through watching top billing. Hi everybody, we've got something exciting up our sleeve tonight. We're going to bring in Shackles and Sherry, the rocking outfit from Port Elizabeth. Little Port Elizabeth, did you hear that, Gareth Cliff? We actually have something amazing here. Okay, so we've got a little bit of experimental, a little bit of hardcore rock, and we're bringing it all together with a female vocalist. So let's hear them.
Does an angel contemplate my fate? There's this place in my mind, beautiful, so beautiful.
Sorry, just a question. Why 2 watches?
I've got swag. And no one in top billing got two watches. I'll be the only one.
Kenny Kunene has got 2 watches, but
Kenny Kunene does?
Yes, it says he's got New York time and South African time.
Yeah, so Kenny Kunene copied the 2 watch swag from you.
Ken Kunene copied from us. He was in prison, remember?
Ah.
Then when he came out, he saw us on the street, on the cars that we got style.
Let me call Kenny.
But he probably don't know me, but I know him.
Kenny, this guy Monwa BC, he came in here, he said that you copied his swag with the two watches. No, he doesn't have New York time. He's got which time?
Petty time and PE time.
Petty time and PE time. Do you want to speak to him?
Moshwa.
Okay, Kenny, hold on. Yes, Kenny.
I can speak to him.
What do you? It's.
So what? Why you copy my style?
Kenny, I'm gonna call you back. Okay. Kenny, he says good luck.
Yes, I will meet you.
Hello, I'm Nandoo, and I'm here to be your next top billing presenter.
He was christened a child of Africa and named after one of South Africa's greatest wildlife attractions, the Kalahari Desert.
This 23-year-old admits that she's willing to try everything under the sun at least once.
Her quest to realize her star-studded destiny has become more urgent than a bikini wax before a swimwear photo shoot.
I'm driven with passion, I'm flexible, I'm an easy person, and I'm here today for the Top Billing Auditions 2012 for the new Top Billing presenter.
And as you can see, I'm an Indian-looking guy, but I'm actually a coloured. My surname's Jewish, so I'm a living, walking, breathing exhibit of the Rainbow Nation.
But rather, the man who has been with the genre's king for the past 12 years since the release of his The Dynasties album was aiming to get a taste of the local hip-hop scene. He was primarily in South Africa for the launch of his scholarship fund at the School of Audio Engineering.
I am Shalom Kandanisa, a woman of Exousia. It's not what you call me, but what you believe is me.
Wow. Nice. Okay. What do you think?
She's really good. And she's a PR student. And I think a PR student wants to learn more. And he's really, very eloquent.
Very eloquent. Great.
Eloquence comes in extra handy if you're in the business of persuading judges. As a lawyer, Denver Burns is smart in every sense. And he's no stranger to the camera, having won Mr. South Africa in 2010.
Denver, you're born and bred in PE. What are the people like?
Very much just genuine people. You're not going to see too much pretense in PE, or I'd like to think so anyway. So I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the guys from good old Port Elizabeth.
And what's Denver all about?
I think I'd like to think of myself as a down-to-earth, friendly guy, good sense of humor, somewhat ambitious. At the age of 27, I've opened my own law firm with offices in PE and Joburg. I'm a go-getter, I like a challenge. Absolutely anything you put in my way and you tell me I can't do it, I'll prove you wrong. But yeah, your everyday South African boy, I'd like to think.
And you're also Mr. South Africa.
Back in the day when I was young and good looking, I was Mr. SA 2010. Matured somewhat since then, got a bit grayer, got a bit uglier, but still the same guy on the inside with a good passion for life and a good sense of humor, which has done me well so far in my life.
Hey Denver, how are you?
Very well yourself.
Denver, you're no stranger to top billing. We've seen you in your own profile on the show.
The last time I was in a South African Speedo, which was kind of hilarious. So yeah, it was interesting. Very, very interesting times.
Denver, I see here you say what makes you interesting, how do you stand out from the crowd is you're behind.
Wow, wasn't prepared for that, but It has
to be the judge.
Out of 10? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Top Billing. From here, we're going to be moving along down to one of the hot spots of Port Elizabeth, where we're going to be delving into some of the pickup lines that work on the disgustingly good-looking Port Elizabeth ladies. And the one that I'm going to be using probably the most, which has given me the most success in my life, is going to be the following, where you approach a beautiful young lady at the bar, she's sitting, having a cocktail, and you say to her, has anyone ever whispered your favorite TV show over a mountaintop? And most of them will turn around and say, no, well, that's never happened. Which is when you step in and you suddenly do this. Top billing. Well, normally that's the reaction that you get from the ladies, yes. And then obviously the request to marry you straight after that comes naturally here.
Whether or not promotion to round 2 and a ticket to Cape Town will come naturally is in the hands of our judges.
So, these are the good ones.
That's it. Port Elizabeth really surprised me. I was so impressed with all the talent here. I think the way they came, they were prepared, they were fantastic outfits. What did you think?
I told you from the onset that PE will definitely bowl you over. Lots of color, amazing talent. They really knew what they came here for. So I've had lots of fun, lots of crack-ups as well. I really enjoyed it. And thanks to the Top Billing team for hosting me.
A little city, big personality, loved it.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree with you more.